Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to our channel Smiley Kids. In today's video, we're going to discuss 5 most important 2-marker questions that will definitely come in your examination. So let's begin. Firstly, we have if A is equal to minus 1, 3, 4, 2, B is equal to 2, 1, 3, minus 5, and X equals to X1, X2, X3, X4, and A plus B is equal to X, then find the values of X1, X2, X3 and X4. Well, here, firstly, let's substitute A and B in this equation that they have already given us, that A plus B equals to X. So let's substitute the values of A, B and X and let's find out X1, X2, X3 and X4. Let's see how. Firstly, I have A as minus 1, 3, 4, 2 plus B as 2, 1, 3, minus 5, which will be equal to X, which is X1, X2, X3 and X4. Alright, so here if you look over the operation, here we are going to add the matrices A and B. So as we have seen in the previous video, that addition should be done in this manner. Minus 1 plus 2 will give you 1. 3 plus 1 will give you 4. 4 plus 3 will give you 7. And 2 plus of minus 5 will give you minus 3, which is equal to X1, X2, X3, X4. Now that we have arrived to this particular equation, here you must have observed one thing, that there is an equality between these matrices. So by equality of matrices, here the values of X1 will be 1 in this manner. Alright, so X1 equals to 1, and then we have 4 equals to X2, then we have X3 equals to 7 and X4 equals to minus 3. Make sure you're equating the correct values with the corresponding matrices, because here equality of matrices means that here 1 is equal to the corresponding element of the next matrix, that is X1. So X1 equals to 1, X2 equals to 4, X3 equals to 7 and X4 equals to minus 3. So these are the values that we wanted to find, and that is it. Moving forward, we have A equals to some matrix, B equals to some matrix and C equals to some matrix. Here we're going to find A plus B plus C. It is as simple as that. You're going to add all the 3 matrices, right? You're going to perform addition of all the 3 matrices. Let's begin. So here A plus B plus C will be equal to, let me enter the matrices over here, minus 1, minus 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 2, minus 1, 3, plus, since we are adding the matrices, alright. Then B, we have 1, minus 2, 5, 1, minus 2, 2, 1, 2, minus 3. Make sure you enter the right values, alright. So then again we have C matrix. Here we have minus 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 1. You're simply gonna add all the 3 matrices. Alright, so here firstly add -1, 1 and -2 and write your answer over here. Alright, so -1 plus 1 plus of -2 is something you're going to do because you're simply adding the corresponding elements of the corresponding matrices. Alright, the first element we have in the first matrix is -1. In B matrix we have 1 and in C matrix we have -2. So you're adding all the three elements of the three matrices. So here -1 plus 1 is 0 and here you have -2. So the first element in A plus B plus C matrix will be -2. Alright. Secondly, let's erase this. Alright. Secondly, we're going to have -2, -2, 1. Alright. So -2 plus of -2 plus 1. Alright, you're adding all the three second elements of each matrix. So this is -2, -2 plus 1. This is -4 plus 1, which is -3. So the second element is -3. Alright, then moving forward, we're going to add all the third elements, right? So let's erase this. Now the third elements are 3 plus 5 plus 2, which is equal to 10, isn't it? So our third element is 10. In this way, we fill the first row. Moving ahead, we're going to fill second row and third row. Now when I talk about the second row, we have 1, 1, 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3. So the second row will have 3 as its first element. Then when we erase this, we're going to have 2, -2, 1. So this is simply going to be 2 plus of -2 plus 1. That will be equal to 1, right? 2 plus of -2 will be 0 again and then 1, right? So here you're going to have 1. And then when I'm going to erase this, I'm going to have the third element, which is 4, 2, 2. So 4 plus 2 plus 2, which is 8. Here let me write it. 4 plus 2 plus 2, which is 8. So 8 is our third element. Moving forward to the third row, we have 2, 1, 2. So this is simply 2 plus 1 plus 2, which is 5. So in the third row, we have 5 as our first element. Then moving ahead to the second element, we have -1 plus 2 plus 0. So this is -1. Let me write it again. -1 plus 2 plus 0. This is going to be 1. So here we are going to have 1. Then when I move on to the third element and the last element over here, I have 3, -3 and 1. This is going to be 3 plus of -3 plus 1. That is going to give us 1. So here we're going to have 1. So on addition of A, B and C, this is what we get. And one thing that you're going to remember over here is here A is of the order 3 by 3, B is of the order 3 by 3, C is of the order 3 by 3. And that is why we are able to add these matrices. But if their order is not same, let's say X, Y, Z, P is one matrix and the other matrix is T, Q, R, P, R, S, M, N, O. Then the addition of this matrix is not possible. I have already mentioned this in our previous video. That is because here the order of the matrix is completely different. Here the order is 2 by 2 and here the order is 3 by 3, which cannot be possible. So addition of matrices can only be possible if their order of matrix is same. Moving ahead, we have A equals to 1 matrix, B equals to 1 matrix, and it says X is equal to A plus B. And yet again, this is a very basic question. You're simply going to add these two matrices and whatever the answer you get, equate it to X. That is because X is equal to A plus B. Alright. So, for addition of this matrices, let us put a result over here in this matrix. And come on, now tell me, the order of this matrix is 3 by 3. The order of this matrix is 3 by 3. Addition is possible. And what will be the order of the matrix of our result? Well, the order of matrix of the result will also be 3 by 3. Alright. Now, let's add these two matrices. Firstly, 3 plus minus 3 will give you 0. Right? 3 plus of minus 3 will give you 0. Then 2 plus of minus 1 will give you 1. So here you're going to put on 1. Minus 1 plus 0 will give you minus 1. So here you're going to put on minus 1. Now let's erase them. Then we have 2 plus 2, which is 4. So here you're going to have 4. Then minus 2 plus 1 will give you minus 1. So here you're going to have minus 1. Then we have 0 plus 3. 0 plus 3, which is going to give you 3. So here you're going to have 3. On the other hand, if you observe the third row, let's erase this. We have 1 plus 4, which is 5. So here you're going to have 5. Alright, then we have 3 plus of minus 1, which is going to be 2. So here you're going to have 2. And lastly, we have 1 plus 2, which is going to be 3. So here you're going to have 3. Now what is this result? This result is nothing but X, because when you added A plus B, it is simply equal to X. This is something that is given to us in the question. So if you wanted to find X, then you're going to add A plus B. So X is equal to 0, 1, minus 1, 4, minus 1, 3, 5, 2, 3. Moving forward, we are given with one matrix which is equal to another matrix. So here definitely the equality of matrices will be implemented, right? So equality of matrices is the topic we are going to implement here. All right. So a matrix is equal to another matrix. Then you're going to find X, Y, Z and A. So when the matrices are equal, their corresponding elements are equal. So here the first element is X minus 3, which must be equal to 5. How can we equate them? By equality of matrices, X minus 3 will be equal to 5. Here we get the value of X as 5 plus 3, which is 8. So the value of X is 8. Secondly, now we have 2y minus 8, which must be equal to 2. Why are they equal? Because they satisfy the equality of matrices, which is already available to us in the question. The equality sign says it all, right? So 2y minus 8 equals to 2. Here the value of y is going to be 2 plus 8 by 2, which is 10 by 2, that is 5. So here we get the value of y as 5. Moving forward, we have z plus 2 and minus 2, which are equal by the equality of matrices. So z plus 2 is equal to minus 2. So z will be equal to minus 2 and z will be equal to Well, aren't the z and 2 getting confused? Alright, so minus 2, which is minus 4. So the value of z over here is minus 4. Moving ahead, we have 6, which should be equated to a minus 4. So a minus 4 equals to 6. Now a will be equal to 6 plus 4 and a will be equal to 10. So a is equal to 10. And that's it. We found the values of x, y, z and a by the concept equality of matrices. X equals to 8, y equals to 5, z equals to minus 4 and a equals to 10. Moving forward, we are again given with two matrices which are equal. So again, you're going to find x, y, z and a. So again, you're going to use equality of matrices over here, which says the corresponding elements of the matrices are equal. So simply x minus 1 will be equal to 1, which means x minus 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, the value of x will be 1 plus 1, which is 2. So x equals to 2. Moving forward, we are given with 2, which is equal to 2. Here, there's nothing to find, right? 2 and 2 are equal, right? Then we have 5 minus 5, which is equal to 3, right? So 5 minus y equals to 3. Here minus y will be equal to 3 minus 5. Minus 5 will be equal to minus 2. Minus and minus get cancelled. Y will be equal to 2. So here we get the value of y as 2. Here again, we have 0 equals to 0, so that is none of our concern. Then we have z minus 1, which is equal to 4. So z minus 1, this is 1. So z minus 1 equals to 4. So z is equal to 4 plus 1, which is 5. So let's write it over here. Z is equal to 5. Alright. Moving forward, we have 7 equals to 7. Again, none of our business. Then we have 1, 1, 0, 0. Lastly, we have a minus 5 equals to 0. Equate them because the concept we are implying over here is equality of matrices, right? So a minus 5 equals to 0. A will be equal to 0 plus 5, that is equal to 5. Now that is what we wanted to find, right? X equals to 2, y equals to 2, z equals 5 and a equals 5. If you're unsure about your answer, you can simply substitute in these values and equate them, and necessary verification can be done. Well, that's all for today. Make sure you hit the like button, share and subscribe.